Hello and welcome to the next episode of Banner Saga 2 with me, Winslayer. In the last episode I fumbled around with the training camp on hard and it was quite difficult. I think I'm going to rest up a day or two just for morale's sake. And then we're out of here. Alet's going to be healed up too now, so in case we get in more combat soon, we'll have the morale and we'll have Alet ready to do her thing. I'm probably gonna upgrade. Clansman Forge 15. Look at all the food freshly packed in the supply carts. What's all this about, you ask oddly. The clansmen are trying to help as much as possible, she says. Whenever they can, they'll forage nuts and berries, or fish and hunt. She hands you a piece of fruit. They may not know how to fight, but they can keep us alive by keeping us fed. Yay! That's good. Like another day passes naturally, do the people that were hurt heal up a little bit more? The crowd begins to cheer from one of your longships as a man struggles with the fishing net he catches. As his catch nears the surface with some voice concerns, you're close enough to make out a large shape of what looks to be fur or hair in the net. Fur or hair in the net. Let's keep watching. I have no idea what he's about to do. Bear cub, shouts the man with the net. Long dead. What's it mean? Superstitions blow across the ship like a gale. Talk of plague and famine makes eyes go wide. You notice Bulwark at the bow of his ship staring at the cub and brooding more than usual. Oh, he's got a bear sting on his thing. Morale declined. Interesting. Let's see how our injured heroes look. It's been more than a day or two since I rested up, so Nid should be good. Alet should be good. These guys still need more rest before they're healed. Gris, Gunolf, Krumar. I kind of want to heal up Gunolf and Gris because they're pretty good units. But I'm not too sure about it. Kind of have the team that I want to work with here. How about we rest one more day? And then we leave. We're up at the higher tier of morale. Time on the cramped longships is proving too much for the children. They're climbing ropes, interrupting rowers, and constantly leaning over the sides to touch the water. Some brawling clansmen look annoyed. Move families to specific longships. Keep your kids by your side. Whoa. Some others give you an irritated glance, while a few overall smile in your direction. Regardless, there is no denying the children are safer by their parents' sides. I don't want us losing morale or children to anything stupid. That would be foolish, right? We are not fools. You're Varl. Oh, I looked off to the side for a second. Let's see. We got another event already. A desperate looking lot of dolts and Varls stand on the shoreline waving you down. You probably look similar going anywhere with Ivor. They look hungry, but can they be trusted? We're gonna slow the boats and ask their needs. The basics of Varl say food, safety, trade routes are empty. Of the 24 humans, half look like they've seen battle. Come aboard and you'll have food and safety. Everyone carefully files onto a couple of the less burdened ships and starts eating. Clip, the Varl says, which takes as his name and his appreciation, Clip. Alright, Clip, let's hope that you're, oh, he's only one of him? Is he in my party? Is he like a hero of some kind? That'd be cool. Smoke from that village catches everyone's attention and the longship begins to slow. I doubt these scraps of wood we're floating on could hold many more, Ivor says. You feel the governor's gaze on you and he slowly shakes his head. We'll help as many as we can. They might resupply us for our trouble. You want me to turn my back on them? Ignore the village. No. We'll help as many as we can. That's what Rook would do. When the ships land, you and a few others rush towards the smoke. But the closer you get, the stranger the situation. There are no sounds of battle or people panicking to put out fires. Keep going, Bolvik growls. We'll see what the dead are carrying. The Varl comments defies tradition, but so do many things about him. Push on to the village to investigate. A barn is the only thing burning. No one is around. Unusual. Some kind of trick? Feels that way. Back to the ship. Not sure. Let's look around for supplies over here. Maybe that fire trapped someone else? It's one of these two. We're not going back to the ships. We're gonna look for people. While everyone looks for buckets and water, some of the Varl carry a full yaks through to douse the van. The door and front walls are soon smoking charred remains, easily kicked open. Unfortunately, there's nothing of note inside. You slowly trudge back to the ships and find Ruga pacing. We were ambushed by some bandits while you were away, he says. They took off in a ship with supplies. So we'll be even more crowded now. It makes me think we shouldn't be helping anyone but ourselves from now on. Others voice their agreement. Aww. Bandits. We could have gone into a fight there with bandits. Because I didn't know that it was going to happen. Also in supplies and we're a little bit more crowded now. Bandits. A large clump of hazelnut trees look like a good place for clansmen to stretch their legs and gather supplies. Once on land, the children laugh while kicking around leather wrapped balls of rags. You notice a Varl on the edge of the clearing, silently staring into the woods. Alright, Varl. He's watching a lone dredge grunt stalk a squirrel. Might be 100 of them in the woods. The Varl whispers is still loud enough to scare the squirrel and alert the grunt. It looks to you and the Varl before slowly backing up. Watch dredge, track it if possible, I think. The grunt runs away. You silently follow, but stop when you discover a clearing with a few small animal bones lying about it. Meager meals for one. None near the bones stands a tiny statue of a dragon, and terror courses down your spine. You want to get away from it. Take the statue. Each step towards the statue adds to your gout until your hands wrap around it and you realize you've been holding your breath and a sigh with relief. Back on the ship, the clansmen discuss your whole experience along with all the nuts they've collected. Smiles appear on most faces. At least we got some supplies there and some item. Quite a bit of supplies. Yay for supplies.
Carved rock on a vacant island. Azalai's godstone almost looks lonely.
I think I'm going to use my renown before this battle to upgrade Alette. I expect a battle. I like the long ships in the distance. That's cool. Oh, look, there's a thing in space. Do I have to click on the Godstone? The clansmen and Vrall are admiring the Godstone when you notice some are missing. Its bulwark and his ravens, Elia said. They looked rather upset by my music and all the singing. If they'd rather hang around that large crowd instead of joining us, I won't take it personally, but come closer. Let me introduce you to Elsai, the god of streaming waters. She is the curse of every river, and a guide for those of us traveling unfamiliar lands. The skald runs a finger over small etchings in the stone, inscriptions all over those who were lost but found a way back home with her help. I kind of want to listen to more of his tale, but I also want to search around the stone for anything of value. Some say her stone shows the struggle of leaving the familiar to see what's over the next hill. Io looks at the ropes tied around parts of her and smiles. Before the gods died, her stone supposedly stood tall and moved a few steps each year, so people are always trying to make sure she stays put. Io looks at you, grinning. Have you the strength to hold her, or a gift with which to entice her? Let's pull on one of the stronger ropes. You wrap your hands around one of the larger ropes and begin to pull. It feels as pointless as you expected, and Elise's godstone does not budge. Suddenly, you are joined by Hakon and Ivar, who lend their great strength. Others quickly join in until the rope snaps and everyone sprawls into a laughing heap. Yay, morale! You return to see where the clansmen have set up camp and see someone, a woman in torn robes, slip from your tent. She blends in with the other families, and after making sure nothing is amiss in your tent, you let it go. Who is that woman? Was that Elsai, do you think? Alright, cool. We seem to have a lot of Varl. Not so many fighters and not a whole bunch of clansmen. I think you can have something like 600 at this point. I don't want to. We need protection. Whoa. 50, probably. Let's do this, I guess. Let me check on things first. Oh, apparently I can't do anything else. Got food for the day of training. If I go with 200, is it a day? 3 days of training. Whoa. A day and a half to get 100. So it's probably a good way to do it. It seems efficient in terms of supplies. Alright, so now we got more fighters and a lot less clansmen. That is sad, because clansmen are good. They help you get supplies. But I imagine those fighters might come in useful soon. The two Varl look deep in conversation, but Ivar catches your eye and waves you over. So they've all armed themselves and running from something, but what? Hakon's become a dredge scholar, trying to understand the motivations of our enemy. It's just strange that we've never seen their women fight until recently. Good thing, too, we might have lost in the Great Wars. You think about what to say. Has anyone ever talked to a dredge? Both Vrall look at each other. There are rumors that some have tried, but been killed in the process. A lot of nonsense. Skull tells about the sound of a dredge voice makes your skin fall off. So there's been no communication with our enemy. Is that normal? We've been too busy killing to worry about the fireside chat. Besides, they only ever make warbling sounds. I'd guess if anyone has talked to them, it'd be the Valka, but good luck getting them to give you a straight answer. Yeah, they probably have. What happened back then? A great deal of killing on both sides. Imagine waking up to dredge attacks every night. Back then the sun actually set. You'd wake up to the sound and see nothing but glowing eyes around you. Oh, that sounds scary. When the darkness gets here, the dredge are going to be harder to fight, aren't they? Yinger probably told you we never got close to pushing them back to the depths they call home. Actually, Ivor has never said much about the past. Oh. Ivor says nothing, just holds hack and stare. Well, he's probably got more stories than you could hear in your short lifetime. That's good. Quite funny. Juno says there's a darkness coming. But what Valkas say and mean aren't always the same. They speak in riddles and prophecy. Still, I might explain why the dredge are everywhere, like someone kicked an anthill. Maybe whatever's coming hit them first. Or maybe it's just a new tactic for a new war. If they've learned to crack the ground and call a giant serpent, then we're all dead and just don't know it yet. Alright, I'll leave them to figure it out. You should know the clansmen have been talking about us killing women and children, dredge or not. It's not sitting well with everyone, which is probably the way it should be. I say if it's us or them, we make sure we're still standing. I'm bothered more by your decision to destroy Einhof's bridge. Let it go, Hakon. It was the best decision at the time. To collapse a bridge that would cost thousands of Varl's lives to build. If it weren't for your damn hordes, Ingvar, I'd swear you were an overgrown human. The two giants begin trading insults and you step away, letting them vent. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. Alright. Let's check on the heroes, see how they look. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be some that are injured. Like, you have to actually rest on the map for these guys. Oh, no, you don't. They're getting better all on their own. That's nice. I thought I would have been in a fight by now, but I guess I messed up and missed a fight earlier. I don't think I can do any more training. Check in with him later. Try to do more things before we get to Arborang. A bandit fight would have been nice for my heroes with low renown. The river suddenly gets rough and the water is moving much faster. Rowers try their best to avoid rocks, but the longships weren't built for such maneuvers. Each impact is jarring. The ships rock and a few oars snap between stones and each other, but remarkably the fleet survives with only minor damage. As the river calms, several parents thank you for reminding them to keep their children close. You're welcome. A cool breeze across the water works its way into your cloak. You shift to block the wind and feel something press into your hip. You turn around to find an item in your pack, but do not remember obtaining it. Lisi, thank you. Aw, she came and gave us an item. Let's see what items I got recently, because I got some good ones, I think. I want to think about which heroes I put them on. So we got Lisi's Sting, willpower and strength. My god. Could increase somebody's strength. Like hack on here. Armor break. Probably be better on somebody like Ivor, right? Here, there's a better way of doing this. Put this on Ivor. And this goes on hack on. What else did I get recently? Maybe I should give Eagle like crazy break. It's got like no linkage. So let's make Eagle and Alette better. Give him a little bit of linkage maybe. So he can run around and get into position if I really need him to, right? Ludin's pretty good right now. Let's promote Eagle. Give him some more armor potentially, I think. If I can promote both Alette and Eagle here, it might be worth it. How much does it cost to promote you? 13? I'm almost able to. If I can get 2 more renown, then I can upgrade them both. But by giving her this, the +2 strength, she's now at 12. And I think if I take her to the next level, she gets Overwatch, which is really, really good, from what I've heard. Wow. Maxing out somebody's willpower seems pretty good if you can. Could put some points into dodging. %, cause puncture, like after you move? I think diverting armor attack and then strength dodge would be kind of nice on any hero. Then again, bringing her armor up would be okay. Willpower. I don't know how to spend the points on her. Whereas him, I'd probably just take him up to maxed armor and then maybe a point in strength to make it easier for him to get kills when like he's done weakening people. I could upgrade like Ludin here. Or another one that's level 4, maybe Griff's or Krumar. Oh, he's got points he can spend here. So he's gonna be a heavy hitter, and that means I definitely want him to have at least 1 point there. Might go for robust. People will go for his armor first because he has a decent amount of armor, right? Yeah. I think for him, try and do that and this. Put 1 point in each of these eventually. To avoid a strength attack. Put 1 point in each of these before going into dodge. It's either that or just give him more willpower to work with, which is pretty good since he has 3 linkage. Let's give him more willpower. I need to spend her points before I forget. Yeah, she's gonna need lots of willpower for her special ability. I think everyone else I leveled up has their stuff. Oh, Oddleaf, you got some points apparently that you can spend before I send you into battle without anything. Let's give you some stuff here. Yeah, looks like everybody's been upgraded. I do want to upgrade Alette as soon as possible. I'll get the chance before we're forced into a fight, I'm sure. Did I look at all the items? I think I did. I remember doing that first. Armor per turn is pretty good. I'll probably put that on somebody when I get the chance. Like maybe Gunnulf or Hakon. Well, Gunnulf will make sense because he'll be level 5 before Hakon is, well, Hakon's level 6, so he's got a better item that he can use. I'm kind of worried that Hakon's going to disappear with that item. And if that's the case, I might keep it around for Alette. This one gives 2 strength, so no. Yeah, Alette's gonna be to level 6 before this guy. He's got a decent enough item. Let's just move on. It is time to get this caravan on the road. Sheer cliffs and boulder strewn waters of the south bank dictate the longship's course. The droning sound of the dredge attack accent their quicker pace as they follow your ships along the northern bank. Oh, we're gonna go attack them if we can. Dust and mist make it hard to see ahead. A hissing, rumbling noise grows all around. Waterfall shouts another. Shouts the sharp-eyed Ned from the bow of her longship. Oars instantly reverse, and you nearly lose your balance. Thank you, Ned. Ned may have saved us, or some people. You gotta fight some dredge, right? Right? Dun dun dun. Wow, that's it. That's gorgeous little waterfall there. The roar of the approaching waterfall clouds your thoughts while all the clansmen you picked up keep the ships from being nimble. Nid warning allows time to react. It's a struggle, but no longships are swept over the waterfall. Thank you, Nid. The remaining ships, rowers pull hard, heading for the dredge-lined northern bank. In their haste, the vessels smash against sharp split rocks as they push towards the shore. Some fighters are thrown from the boats, sinking in mud under the weight of their armor. Oh no! They're dead? The longships are too spread out to command a unified landing. Amid the chaos, you look at those nearby. Gris, a stout varl, and a few others look like him. Others like him look ready to rush the dredge. Bolvark and his company are close to you, hauling their sealed cart off the ship. You consider your options oddly. Can you help keep the dredge off us? We could use some help from the Ravens. Bolvark. Gris, make an opening in their ranks. Follow me, we'll push them back. Follow me, we'll push them back. Let's get him, Alat. Everyone on the long ships jumps out at once. Rocks from the singers crack off shields, and soon you're engaged in the chaos of battle. Maybe Oddleaf could have done something there. But we're gonna try and actually kill some things here. Hey, we got some renown there, so I can actually promote her an eagle. Let's choose a second ability for Alet. It's either Overwatch or Overwatch, huh? I could try and give her a little bit more armor so she's in the fight longer. I could avoid armor attacks. Just avoiding attacks is pretty good, but resisting, I think, is better. You know what, actually, I don't know. It might be better to max out her points than go down these trait things. I'm gonna give her more willpower and armor. Just for this level at least. Can I take her to the next one? Oh my, I even can. But we're not gonna take her to level 7. I'd rather have Eagle up to 16 armor and 11 attack for this. So he's got options between 4 things. Either use Bloody Flail, Axe Storm, that sounds pretty good. Cannot be modified, huh? It sounds pretty useful though. Guts could be pretty good too. Run through could be pretty good. I don't know what to take at all. As much as I like the idea of having him throw his sword and then like summon a new one, that sounds awesome. I think it makes more sense to do something like this. After he's surrounded, he could use guts to really do some damage to their strength. Or I can keep him with everybody and use run through. I think I'm going to do run through. I don't know what I'm doing, so that may have not been the right call. Regardless, it's going to be about Eagle and Alit here. Hakon, Ivor, you're going to be kind of useful. Ludin and Nid, kind of useful. I might replace Ludin with Ivan, because Ivan has more like range potential with just throwing down the craziness. I love his attacks and stuff. And now that we are in a different phase of the game, it might make more sense to actually focus on him. And give him a rank 5 item. I don't really have any that I want to give him. Keep Olet's armband down there for now. I think extra movement is pretty good for him. Let's double check our heroes have all their points spent. Yes. Okay. Let's do this thing. Actually, Nid, do we want to make you an armor breaker? Did we give him the armor breaking thing? So he's got the armor breaking thing, which might not be that great for him, considering that he's going to be using his special ability a bit. It might be better to give him like Alet's armband, just to make him tankier. Or maybe this to give him some knockback. Or this to regenerate his armor. Since he has 16, that could be pretty good on Eagle. I want Eagle to be the one that gets attacked, so if I can draw people to him, I will, and I'll use Ivor as a bit of an armor breaker. I think. Try and heal Ivor's stuff with Ivan if he really needs it. Same with Eagle. Let's do this. Let's fight off some dredge. Please tell me I put this on hard. If this isn't on hard, then I'm going to be a little disappointed in myself, because... Yeah, good, it's on hard. The number of enemies you get, their health, it depends on that. So after we take this fight, if it goes well, we can probably keep fighting. So let's try and engage away from their biggest one. Right here would probably be best. really not sure what their turn order is going to be like, so I'm going to put a let down here. Maybe hack on there. Since Eagle's got 16 armor, he's pretty survivable. I don't think he's going to be able to run out here and attack them. Yeah, big guy doesn't go for a while. And his movement's pretty limited. This guy can get to Ivor, but only just barely. If I go here, I don't think he can. We'll end there. You don't want to actually be in his range. We'll end there with him. Some skulks are in the shadows. What's this? What do they do? Never seen them before. So this thing's gonna attack. It's got some armor break on it. So if I move Alette in here, she's gonna get hurt, but I can use her special ability now, right? So he can get to her. No matter what I do, he can get to her. Can I get a shield wall with him if I do this? I'll move one forward. There we go. Now he's really hurt. He can come in and attack her, but... yeah, that wasn't great. Not the best start, considering the way I planned out this fight. He's gonna move kinda soon. One, two, three, four, five. I can use a spell on that one, so I'm going to. There's more of them? Really? What is this? Oh, I probably didn't need to move there. Still gonna kill this one off. 'Cause I don't like how close it is to what's her face. What was that? Did he just join the fight? I bet if he falls, they all run. Is that what he said? Get away from her. I think hanging out here for one turn is okay. Eagle. We might want to move you forward and draw on some attacks. Alette is a lot more hurt than I would like. She can use Thread the Needle though. That's where she is. Oh, Hakon's next and he's got no path through all these people. Keep all the humanoids near each other. Should probably get deflected. But I don't know what to do with all that willpower, I guess. Maybe armor break? Try and let Hakon out of his corner next turn, Ivor. Attack, huh? He's got nobody inside his range right now. Let's try and do a little bit of armor break on him. That way when it's her turn again, she can do more damage to him. Not cool, man. Either run over to these things and Tempest them all, or we can stay where we are. I think he's got Tempest, right? Nope, just Battering Ram. I didn't take him to rank 6. That was Hakon. Hakon could Tempest those guys. Try and run Hakon forward, I think. Go there to try and get out of this thing here. Either severely damage its armor, or we just take him down a peg. When is he in the turn order? He goes after Ivan, Alette, and Eagle. Let's just tear into him. Do a little point of damage there. I'm not sure what happened. Did that thing disappear? Or did it go into like some kind of stealth mode? Very interesting. Skulker appears to be right there. Next to what's his face. But to try to move into it, is something gonna happen? Because he can't move there for whatever reason. Love to be able to attack it. There we go. So if you move into it, it reappears, huh? Apparently not. Okay. I didn't know that was how the thing's ability worked. Let's give Nid like an easy kill, right? Hakon, you gotta get in this fight, buddy. I don't like those things. Those things are about to blow up on my dudes. We're also about to blow up on these skulkers. Can I mend anybody's armor? It's just gonna kill him, right? Yeah, and it's gonna kill that dude, and then it's gonna be his turn. Which is fine. So you just hang out here, I guess. Would've been nice to get a better shield wall going. Should I kill him? Should I leave him on the board? I don't think they can do a lot of armor damage, those ones. Yep, he's gonna summon in one, waste their turn. Which means I could bring my main dude in here and try and do a little bit of armor break on their main dude. But I think I'd like to get some renown out of this by trying to kill all the little ones. Good. Their movement's pretty terrible. I don't want to worry about him chewing off armor on my dudes, so I'll take him out like that. Blet, you're about to get shot, or rather attacked by somebody next to you. If you move, I can put you on Overwatch, and then you might be able to shave off a little bit on his attack, but I can't guarantee that. Hakon could just run in here and kill that. That's actually going next, so... let's move you here and put you on Overwatch, because I know where the other one is. It's right here. And it's going to have to move to get to Aled, which I assume is what it's going to do. Oh, it went after him. Interesting maneuver. I'm going to just kill off that ranged unit, because I hate ranged units. But then this guy's going to get a good attack on Hakon. Let's move in here. Shield wall. Yeah, he's mended. That's good. Now he's gonna do armor damage, because he can do a crazy amount of armor damage. Kill off their slinger. He's gonna take out Ivor's armor. And this guy's probably gonna move on him. So Right now, Hakon moves. He'll be able to attack this guy. Let's shave some armor off of him so Hakon's attack does a lot. Also, he's got good adjacency with people, so this will go down the line. He's not up for a while. If I go there, Hakon won't be able to hit there. Could throw him through these dudes. Oh, that doesn't work on bigger targets, does it? Well then, armor break it is. Oh, of course they bring a guy in right behind everybody. And he moves next. With that much attack, he can do a bit to Alette. Eagle, you gotta do your job here. Protect Alette. Oh no, the thing's there. No! I guess you're protecting her in your weird way. There was a way to path around that attack. It's only gonna do, 2 points there. Not cool, man. Not cool. Alette did not need to take that damage. Hope that Skulker dies soon. It's my alarm, so I have to remember to end this episode at the end of this. Pretty important to me. Moving there would allow me to attack that big one, but I think I need to attack this guy while he's grouped up with all the others. I can even Tempest to kill multiple. To do damage to multiples. I thought that would have upgraded his new ability, but I guess not. Got that one, which is nice. Can't reach him. Well then, enjoy this. Yep. Here we go, Ned. Protect Alette if you can. From the freaking Skulker. So I can either do 1 point of damage here, or I can really reduce his armor. Hakon can kill that guy in one hit, so I don't really need to reduce his armor. This will hit the guy behind him, right? Yeah. Wonder what this thing's gonna do. Skulker. Oh, he's going after Hakon, huh? Get him. to be pretty close to use the run-through ability. Attack. Oh. Oh, interesting. Did not see that coming. Back on. We need you back here on this big dude. Or do we? You can come in here and shave off a bit of attack off him. And then it's going to be able to attack as well. Should I attack the big one just to make this fight a little bit easier? Because he might spawn one behind these guys that I can't really respond to quick enough. I'd probably get one more renown if I let him bring in a dude, but I'm not going to. Good job, Ivor. There we go. It's gonna be pretty useless now. Armor break, right? Alright, let's kill him before those things go off. Use your thread the needle on this guy. Good job, Alette. Oh, I thought I could get there. Whoops. Should have killed this one. In case there is some kind of fight after this. We're gonna run now because we don't have a lot of armor on our guys, and that means they're just ready to die. Yay! Victory! And since I'm recording this for YouTube, I'm just gonna take a second to do my outro. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I've got links to my social media profile below. See you around for the next